The patch tool in Photoshop is basically like a giant healing brush. You use it to remove large blemishes or objects that you don't want in your photo or image. You can cut out and replace unwanted areas and replace them with pixels from another area. So let's just go ahead and show you how to use this. What you'll do is, let me go ahead and change this picture. It's a little easier to show it with, say, this picture here. Right, say we want to remove this big pimple. What we'll do is we'll just circle it, and then we'll just click and drag it, and you can see a preview of what it'll look like. Try to look for the best area that fits. Right, say that looks pretty good, and let go. Click deselect, and that's all you got to do. That's the patch tool in its simplest form. If I were to hold shift and move it, it just cuts it out completely, removes it. If I were to hold alt, I can make a circle and remove part of my selection, right? Say I didn't want to select any of this. Right? You can make it smaller, bigger, however you want to do it. Then, if we come up here to the top options, we got our tool presets, same as every other tool. And then here, we got our kind of like your Pathfinder options, if you've ever used Adobe Illustrator. We got new selection, so every time you make a new circle, it's a new selection. We can add to the selection. If we click this, we already have an active one. Say we want to add this, then we can just keep going. We can subtract from the selection, where if we want to get rid of that one, we'll just circle it, or we want to get rid of just part of it, circle that. And then last but not least, we have intersect with selection. This will just keep whatever you intersect. So if I make a circle here, it's only going to keep the intersected part of the selection, right? When I let go, only kept that part that intersected. If I do it again, it's only going to keep that little part. So that's your selection options. Then we got the patch options, and you can either choose normal or content aware. For normal, you'll see it's got these options. If I turn it to content aware, it changes options. So all you have is structure, color, and then sample all layers option. If I have it on normal, you got either source or destination. So if I change this to destination, then when I move it, it's going to put a copy of it. If I change it to source, you're going to move it to the source. So this is going to be what shows up in your selection. You can also use transparency when you're blending the patch. You can also use a pattern if you want. When you click use pattern, it's going to use whatever you have picked here. If you want to change it, click this pattern picker box. Say we want water. And then we go ahead and hit use pattern, and it adds it in there. You can also change the diffusion. It's just adjust the degree of diffusion. I never usually have to mess with diffusion. But that's the patch tool, guys. If you have any questions or comments, make sure to put them in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.